Good morning, YouTube. Louie here with the best silver gold deals of Friday, November 7th, 2025. Let's rock. We've got gold up $17 to $3,993, a little short of that 4,000 mark, and silver up 47 cents to 48.42 in the London spot market. And, well, it was up in the morning yesterday, down, and then back up by the end of the day. And here we have another up day. 48.42 versus a futures price of 48.48. We'll call that parity. We've got the gold-silver ratio at 82.42. The 10-year yield at 4.099, right about flat, and just kind of holding its own for the moment here, a little higher than everyone would like. We have got the U.S. dollar down again, 0.13 to 99.56. Copper prices right about flat at 5.03. Platinum finally catching a bid, up $22 to $15.60 in the futures market. Gold miners, the GDX is up 65 cents to 71.41. Silver miners up 33 cents to 63.44. In the economic calendar, really, I don't think there's anything meaningful coming out today, except for a lot of different Fed head speakers saying different things and really giving the market no direction, so we'll skip that. Of course, we had a quarter-point rate cut a few days ago, and now the question mark is on the December meeting whether we will have another one. And there's more talk about a weakening labor market. In the stock market, extreme fear is the category today, 23 on the Fear Greed Index. Dow futures down 120, S&P down 28, NASDAQ down 160. So it looks like another negative day in the stock market. And if we can catch Bitcoin, it has fallen and it can't get up. It's down 992 to 100,251. Before we get on to the deals, welcome new members, subscribers, and people just passing by. Now is a great time for a thumbs up, and I thank you. Okay, the question of the day is, did you know that they have just published for sure the critical minerals list? This came from the chat room. Thank you very much for posting this. And it is official. Silver has been added as a critical mineral. There are apparently 15 rare earth elements that have been added. And this does include copper, aluminum, antimony, if you know what that is, graphite, silicon, ruthenium. Anyway, do you think that this is going to provide a little more oomph to the silver market? Or maybe it's already baked in. But you can bet if the government starts stockpiling silver, that'll definitely put a crimp into the COMEX. Let's get going here. Okay, and what do we got? If you're buying gold today, it is probably a little more than yesterday. We'll do a 1/10 gold eagle, 440 at bullion exchanges. Quarter ounce gold eagle is 1,078 at bullion exchanges. I like the quarter ounce polar bear at 1,049 at Golden Eagle. $5 commemorative is a good choice as well. Almost a quarter ounce of gold, 976 at Monument Metals. But this little quarter ounce, where did it go? Where'd that quarter ounce go? One second. What did I do to it? Oh, there it is. The 5 peso is a quarter ounce. 1,014 at Monument Metals. Very cute little coin there. Going back to a 1 ounce gold eagle. 1 ounce gold eagle is 4,113 at bullion exchanges. They seem to be restocked on their gold eagles. Moving on to a buffalo, that is over at Bullion Express. 4,193 for a BU Buffalo. The big 1.85 proof gold set, 7,571. Buyback price, 7,266 at bullion exchanges. And moving on to a Krugerrand, which also ought to be pretty cheap here. A little cheaper than yesterday, 4,047 at bullion exchanges. A 20 franc for small foreign gold is 765 for a 1.867, I believe, ounce of sovereign foreign gold. Let's see, and let's move on to a random platinum coin, 1,678 for a maple at Golden Eagle. The third ounce of platinum is 546 at bullion.com. 546 times 3 puts you at 1638 for the fractional versus 1678 for the full ounce. And thank you to the subscriber that mentioned we can get this a little cheaper on eBay after a 3% rebate. You'll save about $5. Okay, let's keep moving here. If you like platinum here, maybe it's found a floor. Hard to say. We've got 25-gram platinum pack at 1601 at Money Metals. And a Silver Eagle this morning is 54.54 at Bullion Exchanges. Cull Eagles, a lot of you like the culls. It's good to hear your rationale on that from yesterday's video. If you didn't hear that question and if you didn't see those responses, take a look. I think they make some very good arguments for culls. 51.60 for off-quality Silver Eagles at Monument Metals. Okay, and green light is still on. We're kind of just stuck in a range here for right now, so you can take your time and shop. 52.79 for a BU Maple at Bullion Exchanges, and a Kangaroo is 52.04 at Bullion Exchanges. A Krugerrand is 52.60 at Monument Metals, and a Philharmonic is usually cheaper, and it is out of stock this morning. Guess they bought those up. Let's move on to, don't forget about the Marines coming up soon. And if you got your limited edition silver proof set yesterday, congratulations. Those are worth more in the aftermarket. And they had a few come up this morning as well, but I believe they are sold out. Over at Costco, we have got what? We have got, oh, there we go. Oh, we got everything up today. Let's see, we got a gold Dragon Bar at 4,119. We have the silver Dragon Bar at 529. I liked it better at 514, but very nice card there. People picking up lots and lots of those. Good aftermarket value on that. We have a Gold Eagle Pamp Bar and a Liberty Bell Pamp Bar. So take your pick there. Yeah, the Dragon is the same price as the Lady Liberty, so I would probably get the Dragon. But I mentioned yesterday how I do not like those paper cards. Let's do junk in the trunk. Is it about $1 under spot? It is somewhere close to that at 33.48 times face and cheaper on eBay. Moving on to Cull World Coins. 50.26 for one. 50.06 for a tube of 20 messed up sovereign world mint coins. So you may want that before you buy rounds. Nothing wrong with that. Kind of like culls. 1 ounce rounds over at Golden Eagle are 49.21, and those look to be new to me. Oh, wait a minute. Can be in any condition ranging from new to heavily tarnished. No special requests. So that's a mixed bag. I'm not sure what you'll get there, but it certainly is cheap. Let's keep going here. How about this 10-ounce Scottsdale stacker? What are they charging for that over at Scottsdale? $5.17 for a 10-ounce Scottsdale stacker. Not bad. Moving on to the 1.5 ounce. Those are out of stock, right? Nope, they're in stock. 1.5 ounce sovereign mint coins. Look like they're all going to be from Canada. $74.41 for that, about $1 over spot. A kilo, which again I forgot to check this morning. Do we have one? And Safe Haven Metals may have one. They're verifying, they're thinking, okay, 1,619 at Safe Haven Metals, 32.15 ounces there. A 100-ounce silver bar is 4,953 at Monument. Did I check the Engelhard? 5,008 for the Engelhard. All right, let's keep moving here. And what do we got? Let's get on to eBay, find some deals there with our 3% rebate credit cards. Silver Eagles. Okay, let's find something good, something tasty from a mid-sized seller looking to dump his Eagles. I had a negative report on bullion.com the other day, but these are culls at 1,034. That's 51.50. That's $50 out the door for culls. And then no stress on that. You know they'll be culls, and you get them for $50 after 3% rebate. Here's other impaired. Where do we get to the BUs? Haven't got there yet. Haven't got there yet. Yeah, it was the BU tube that people said came milk spotted from Bullion.Limited. Let's see, what do we got here? We've got an individual seller, 2004s. Mid-size seller, 100% feedback, $8 shipping will put you at 1,087. That'd be 54. That'd be about 52.50 out the door. And he's showing you what they look like. They look righteous. I don't have a problem with those at all. I don't have a problem with the seller. He will take a best offer. So go ahead and offer him 1,020 or something and see if he rejects it. That's still a good price, even without the best offer. Come on, channel members, grab that one. All right, and in a large lot, you're going to get impaired from Pinehurst. I've always kind of liked the impaired deals from Pinehurst. Sometimes they're backdate with toning, not necessarily all messed up. But yeah, you know, it's a lottery. You don't know what you're going to get. You do know you're going to get those at about $51.50 out the door if you employ the PayPal credit card or the American Express Everyday Cash Card. Check out through PayPal. By the way, PayPal works at the U.S. Mint, so grab that extra 3% there, huh? Okay, and here we've got, I don't think I like that first listing. Oh my gosh, 1345. Let's call it 1340. Maple's going for about $51.99 out the door. Let's see if we can find something better. Britannia's going for BU Britannia's 1321. 1321 will put you at 51.22 out the door on Britannia's. Pretty coin there. Let's just keep moving here. And junk from a small seller is going to be, I don't want the 5, I want the $10 face. There we go, $10 face, full dates. I like that when they say full dates. It's mid-size seller, good feedback, free shipping, and they look to be okay. 34.1, let's get the melt on this. 34.1 times 0.97 with a good credit card, and you will have a melt of 33.07. Divide by, who are you going to call? 0.715. And you are going to be out the door at 46.26. Well under spot, but a little more than yesterday. And the big lot might be cheaper. Okay, how about a bag of Mercs? Yeah, still there at 34.80 minus 3%. Not bad. Let's move on to Kilo. And a Kilo, 16.30, 45, $50 off, puts you at about 15.80. So you'd be cheaper than the dealer on that one. That is from BGASC. 1 ounce rounds. 1 ounce rounds in a very large lot, 49.65, about 48 out the door. 48 sounds like that's under spot. Random rounds, secondary market. Okay, could be anything, but it certainly is cheap right there at 49.65. I know that's a lot of money. Let's find you a smaller tube. A tube of 20 is 48.50. About 47 out the door for these Statue of Liberty rounds. I'd assume they're impaired, but at under spot you can melt those. What is the only 3 9s, but nothing wrong with that. He's a big seller with good feedback and free shipping, and for some reason he can't sell these. Not sure what's up with that. Let's go on to 100 ounce bar. This better be under spot or I'll be very disappointed. Let's go $49.74 on that, $150 off. It puts you at $48.24 with spot at $48.39. A little under spot on that Hyundai. I'd get the 1 ounce rounds instead of that. Okay, what else do we got here? Tube of Peace Dollars. Can we get another good tube of Peace Dollars? 911 from Liberty Coin, minus 3% for 20 BU Peace Dollars. Let's go on to the gold. We'll do the 1/10 Gold Eagle. 1/10 Gold Eagle, 455, minus 3%. Quarter ounce Gold Eagle, as cheap as 1,000 even. Something was wrong with that listing. He's a small seller. Do not buy that. We got 1,112. Oh, 1,104. Let's see. I got a booby prize here. And here we got a PF70 Ultra Cameo 1,105 quarter ounce proof gold eagle. Let's do the math. 1,005 times 0.97. You're out the door for $9.74. Over at the dealer, a quarter ounce is going to be 1,079. Wow, you save 85 bucks on that one? What in the world's going on right there? Let's get a good look at those. Beautiful, beautiful. They're PF70s. People aren't buying the slabs these days. Ultra Cameo 2014. Liberty coin. Okay, not my favorite seller, but maybe, maybe, oh, let's read the disclaimer. Maybe the capsule will be scratched or something. What do they say? Da 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 da. Da da da. You may or may not receive all the same date or label. Reference image. I don't know what could be wrong with a slabbed PF70 proof gold eagle. 1,105. Did I do the math wrong? 1,070 versus the dealer price of 1,000. Oh, I did the math wrong. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what I did wrong there. That's a push. Oh, jeez, I screwed it up. Sorry about that. Let's go back to, let's find a half-ounce gold eagle. Here's a half-ounce gold eagle is 2,141 minus about 60 bucks. Yeah, I think I took too much off on that rebate. Let's do a 1-ounce gold eagle. 1-ounce gold eagle is going to be 41.75. Big seller, pretty good feedback. $5 shipping. It's a booby prize. 41.75. Boy, I better use the calculator, huh? 41.75 times 0.97. Remember that PayPal card is unlimited cash back. 4,049. Over at the Delio, it is 4,119. So you save about $70 employing that that credit card. Either of those two credit cards, check out through PayPal. Busted out of the slab there. Free that guy from that booby prize. Okay, and let's see, what else we got to do to wrap this up here? All right, there is some stuff in my eBay store. If you're interested, the bars I pour, especially for you channel members. The Food Saver, someone asked for a video of me vacuum sealing coins. I showed them the link. It's on my website, and if you look at yesterday's comments, check for the question. You'll see the link on how I utilize the Food Saver. And I have other videos about using it for bulk, cat food and stuff. But if you want to know how to do that, it's very intuitive. You guys won't have a problem with it. All right, and there's the Amex card, the PayPal card, the Quicksilver card, the Saver card from Capital One. Really nice, that Saver card. I highly recommend that. And, let's see if the Engelhard deal is still happening. That one is ingots only, $52.87. You know I lust after this deal here, right? Okay, yeah, I would buy them all if I could. $5.16 from Monument. Now, I believe someone posted in the chat room, check it out if you want, his purchase or her purchase from Monument Metals, and I believe what they got was something like a solid tube of BU Engelhards. So, wow, just very cool. And I could be wrong about that, so check the chat room if you want to see that. $5.16 for a 10-ounce bar. $5.14 if you buy 100 ounces of vintage silver. Maybe they'll show you some mercy and give you the loaf bars. I guess that's random how they do that, and they got to have very few of those compared to the press bars. That's all I have for you today. So let's check spot price one more time. And we got silver up 44 cents and gold up $22. And we'll skip the futures, GSR about the same, and the 10-year yield is now up a little bit, up 1.3 ticks to 410.06. that's not helping. But I don't know, silver and gold showing some pretty good strength into higher dollar and higher 10-year yields. I'd like to see these 10-year yields drop under 4, and I think they will. Okay, guys, Michael Burry's new short, Bet Spooks the Market. Palantir CEO, but his trade is likely underwater. But you're going to short Palantir? Wow, I don't know. That's ballsy. Okay, guys, have a great day. Don't forget the thumbs up. Share this with a friend who's paying too much for gold and silver. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye now.